Start taking.
Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty. Here with my co-host, my sister, my little sister, Mrs. Morningstar. We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, here to bring you some joy, some news, some information, and I hope a bunch of laughs. The one thing that we will do is we will laugh through situations. I think that that's the thing that keeps us together is the laughter. I want to thank my sister, my co-host, and all the family, all of the Our Plugs family for holding it down this weekend, holding it down yesterday because yes, DJ Kitty had a class reunion and I was out of commission come Sunday. But it was so well worth it. It's good to see people that I grew up with, seeing that these folks are living their lives, and hey, we are still here above ground versus below. One of my classmates, his name is Aaron, he told me, he said, it's so good to be seen versus viewed. Now, that was a word, those were bars. And I am going to extend that out to my Holly Springs and my Memphis, Tennessee family, as well as my family here on TikTok and YouTube. It is always good to be seen versus viewed. So we're going to take that same attitude and we're going to come in today and speak with our veterans and our leaders, our brothers today. And I know they've got some information. I know what they're going to talk about. I got the titles, but I don't know the actual content. So I'm just as intrigued as you are. Before we get started, I hope you have drank your 16 ounces of water. Y'all know the rule. And I heard Miss Morningstar remind y'all while I was out and about, 16 ounces to start your morning. Get that blood flowing, take your morning meds. Take 20, 30, an hour, however long you need to actually meditate and speak with your higher power, whoever that may be. Take some time for yourself and get your coffee ready. Get you something good to drink, either coffee, water, orange juice, mimosas, no judgment here. Whatever it is that you want to do, get that on together and let's get in here and listen to a great show. Now, as Miss Morningstar mentioned yesterday, before we can get started on anything, we must have our positive affirmations. And we get those affirmations from my girl, my little sister, Mrs. Morningstar, the queen of affirmations. Good morning, sis.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. Is it Taco
Yeah,
Tuesday?
taco.
Yeah. So make sure y'all eat a
Baby.
good taco today. Enjoy
Mm,
your Taco Tuesday. I love Tuesdays. We
me
always
too.
have we got Veterans Voice and our leaders. So it's the Men's Day on our plug. So we always enjoy that. So we are going to get our day started with something we all need, affirmations, right? And did you guys know you can actually create your own affirmation? You can literally create your own affirmation because I don't necessarily say that everything I say is something that you're thinking. So think about it like this. Sometimes we need to pre-program our mindset, and using that affirmation will help you do that. You can do this by saying, starting with a sentence, starting with I or me, and then write a verb or in the present tense something that is about a positive word. And that is your affirmation. It don't have to be long. It could be quick, short, and sweet.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna give y'all a few examples of how you can write your own affirmations. I got a few here. So jot one down or come up with your own and just use it as your daily routine, okay? So one is I am capable of achieving my goals. I radiate love and positivity. I am worthy of love and respect. I am capable of facing any challenges that come my way. I am growing at my own pace. The boundaries I set this week will protect me and my relationships. I prioritize my rest, peace of mind, and healing every day this week. I leave what to no longer serves me in the past. I promise myself love, patience, and kindness this week. I grow and improve every day. I am focusing on what's most important to me. So if y'all noticed, everything pretty much started with the I, and you can use any kind of verb you want that will make you feel good about your day or your week. And that is your affirmation. Jot them down, y'all. Use them.
Absolutely. I know I've got a several that, I'm going to hold near and dear to my heart. But number one is no one can control me. Only I can control my actions.
Yeah.
And I think that way because, people will tend to get up under your skin. But it's not them getting under your skin that counts. It's how you react that
Right.
counts. So my reaction is what counts. I saw a T-shirt that said, uh, "How are we gonna act today is on you." And I felt that. How we gonna act today? That's up to you.
What we doing?
What we doing? I look. I feed off energy. What we doing? But we're gonna keep it positive. No
Mm-hmm.
matter what we do, we're gonna keep it positive and keep it real. And now let me keep it real, real. It's hot.
It's so hot, y'all.
It is hot.
That's kind
Y'all,
of how we start the weather around here. It's hot. Even
it's
when I
hot.
was hosting yesterday, it was hot. It was hot.
It's one thing to be hot, because I've been, we grew up in Texas, I've been here since I was a teenager, so I know what it's like to
Hot.
feel the heat. But I walked about my house today around 10 o'clock because I had some errands to run in. So I wasn't in the office like I normally am at 8 o'clock, you know?
Was that yesterday?
Uh-huh, yeah,
Mhm.
yesterday. So I walked outside, and the way that the sun karate chopped me across my face, it was so disrespectful.
Hiya. Yeah.
Hiya was a good way to put it. It gave me a hiya. Hey, what's going on? I to get smacked by the sun, and don't get me wrong, I love the sun. I feel like, it gives me energy. But this type of sun ain't the same sun that I grew up with because this one is disrespectful. It was on my shoulder. I had to run inside and burning the side of my arm. I said, "Oh no, I don't
And
know."
then, like, what about at night when it's supposed to cool off? But I did a store run, and me and my husband, and we like, okay, we run out to the store real quick.
It's hot. You're
Couldn't
sweating.
breathe. It was
But
humid,
humid.
humid hot. No sun, humid hot. What's up
Y'all,
with that?
I'm so ready for October to get here. I don't know what to do. September's still gonna be hot, but it will be
Yeah.
cooling off in the evening times. But this right here, this is childish and disrespectful. When my 7-year-old grandson comes in the house and says, "Ooh, my arms are sweating, Nana, it's hot," and that is a nature kid. Hey, fishing and outside all the time. So let's go ahead and tell Holly Springs how hot it's going to be. 99 degrees. 99 is your high, 73 is your low. Feels like temperatures
Whew,
104 degrees. Childish and disrespectful. This sun is a new sun.
that's
You have
rude.
Holly Springs, you have a 24% chance of rain. Winds out of the northeast at 3 to 7 miles per hour. So it's gonna be hot and literally probably if you feel a breeze, it'll be probably somebody walking past you. Clear skies, mainly sunny. Humidity is medium in the morning, high in the evening. Grass pollen and ragweed are both medium. Air quality is good, and mosquitoes are playing tag team with the sun. You burn them and I bite them. You burn them and I bite them. That's exactly what's going on. The sun and the mosquitoes are in cahoots.
They childish.
They're childish. Memphis, Tennessee. You have a high of 99 today as well. Low of 75 degrees. Feels like temperature is 107. I wonder why your feels like temperature is different. I don't know. I got to look
It's
that.
the humidity, I think.
Oh, you know what? It probably is.
It's the humidity because
Humidity is different. Yeah.
it'd be like 100 here, but it feel like 200 humidity.
300. Let's just be honest. Afternoon showers or thunderstorms are expected for Memphis, Tennessee. Humidity is moderate in the morning and very high in the evening. Grass pollen is low. Ragweed is very high. Air quality is moderate, and mosquitoes are out for blood. They're telling the mosquitoes and the sun, they're in cahoots. You burn them, I'll bite them. Okay, nobody tell me different. Houston, Texas, come on in the room. High of 92, a low of 79. Feels like temperature is 97. Hail. That's what it is. It's hot. You have a 15% chance, no, 24% chance of rain. Winds are to the south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
It's humid.
You know, I look outside at the trees and they're not even moving. It's sad. It's going to be partly cloudy today. Late afternoon thunderstorms like yesterday. As soon as it turned like 4:50, it started storming. Childish and disrespectful. Humidity is high in the morning, higher in the evening. Air quality is good. Mosquitoes risk is high. You burn them, I bite them. I'm not
I like that. You burn them, I bite them.
You know,
and I want to tell, our supervisor, P, because she said it's dry heat in Texas. Absolutely not. It's humid. It's humid. It's not nothing like Vegas. Now, Vegas is dry. Vegas is dry. Is just hot. Like, it's a difference between, it's hot. But when you hot and you moist, because that humidity
is sticky. You feel sticky.
And you feel nasty. You be like, okay, I gotta take about 3-4 showers because this ain't right.
Yeah, that's
Houston. That's Houston.
Melbo is bragging, talking about the weather is great here now. Melbo, come talk to us in November.
Don't be bragging, Melbo.
Quit bragging, Melbo. Especially, there's a certain age group of women that I'm speaking to right now. This heat on top of mother's or nature's heat, boy, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to squabble for real.
Buy some gloves on for the
okay. Don't nobody touch me. Don't touch me. Don't get too close. It's hot. So that is your weather. They do have neck fans. I'm not going to advertise for whomever. They do have neck fans. They got fans you can hold.
Did you find yours?
Yeah, I did find mine.
Okay, because I remember they got panicking. You was like, I can't find them.
And you know where they were? I hid them from myself. This is what we do when we get a little bit older. We hide stuff from other people and end up hiding it from ourselves.
Yeah,
don't judge me. Please don't judge me.
I have done that.
Yeah,
I get it.
Anywho, let us, because y'all know I've been out of commission. Y'all hear my voice. It's been a lot of laughing and partaking in the festivities and all that. Libations. So my voice is I'm trying to rest my voice and get me some tea and honey so I can get back to not sounding like a grown man, or at least a 7-year-old man. But I need to find out what's going on. I heard Frumpy had a little meeting today.
He did.
News you can use. Sis, go ahead and get me up to speed.
So the European nation pulled up on. They pulled up.
Pull up to bump, baby.
And so he had a meeting with Zelensky today, basically trying to figure out, you had this whole meeting with Putin on Friday. So what's the outcome? What are we doing? I mean, are we stopping this thing? And Taco Trump,
What do you do?
he was talking cash money, but he didn't get nothing done. No deal was brokered. Nothing happened. So today was the whole strategy with the foreign nations coming to support Zelensky. They had his back. Like, we're here because we don't want a repeat of the last meeting. As we all know, that was a disaster. So he had his meeting with Zelensky, and it was a decent meeting. It was nothing of the same. However, Trump didn't seem to really have a plan. And then in the middle of the meeting, he gets up and makes a call to Putin.
Huh?
And he says, I think he wants to make a deal. He really wants, think we're gonna make a deal. It's gonna be a deal. All this is gonna be a deal. He wants to make a deal. We the deals. I'm the deals. What are we doing? What are we really doing? He was saying a whole lot of hogwash when asked questions in the meeting. It was like his normal rhetoric, just going on, just using words, just being wordy, not really answering the question. One of the foreign leaders said to him, because after he met with Zelensky, he had a round table with the foreign leaders, and all of them were on message. We need this to stop. Like, too many people have lost their lives. We've not gotten this close to stopping, because now they feel like they're closer because for some odd reason, Putin and Trump got this thing going on.
Love affair.
Yeah, they got something going on because nobody else really deals with Putin. Let me call him last name. Putin. Nobody really deals with him. I think the French president has, but a lot of them don't deal with him. He's a liar. He's a dictator. He's a warmonger, and he's wanted. Okay, he's a wanted person because of his criminal activity.
He's a wanted felon.
Yes, and you rolled the red carpet out for him. So and this is what I took away. They're looking at it like we got this guy in the United States. He got this weird situation with Putin where they can talk, and so they want to use that to their advantage to try to get this war stopped.
Yeah, a weird situation, all right. Anywho,
so needless to say,
so
they are all on one accord, and Taco Man Donnie, he's just like, oh, we got to make a deal. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. This is his language. But we'll try. All we can do is try, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. It was weird. It was
a waste of time. A waste of time and energy. They doing all this. Where is that Trump Steam file? We ain't trying to hear all this.
Where is the Steam files?
I did see something say they gonna release it. I don't know.
It's just all like you just said. It's just all hogwash and a whole bunch of deflection, okay, on the subject of matter. Yes, we want the war to stop because Russia shouldn't have never started it, okay? Leave them people alone. You have ruined their country.
Leave all people alone, but, when that's what they do, some people that's in their DNA is to go to other countries and, try and take over and tell other people that you need to do what I'm doing. You need to do it my way because what you're doing isn't the right way. Who told you was the authority on what is right and what is wrong? Not when you're the highest gross number of people who do the most heinous things ever done to man, like slavery and don't let me. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be resting my voice. You're right.
But you know what? You're right, Kitty. And then, he went on. I watched a tidbit of it because I can't take listening to him too long. he went into this whole, like, he went off topic. Now, the topic was supposed to be about trying to stop this war. He went off topic, like he always do, and started talking about voter fraud.
Hold on. Let me talk to the family over on TikTok. There's somebody on TikTok. His name is No One Cares. He says the funny thing is y'all really think y'all are making a difference. We're making a difference for those of us who want to make a
Who
difference.
belong?
Yeah, you don't belong here. You know,
Yeah, so
moderators.
take care of No One Cares, because
No
No
one
One
cares.
Cares obviously doesn't
You're
care
here.
about his democracy or her
No,
democracy.
we
So
care.
leave.
We care about our people, and we care
Yeah.
about other people. That's why we're doing this. But you know, I'm gonna just say, you know, Trump. I'm trying to remember the man's name because I call him everything except his name. Trump has put it in his mind that he is the authority on everything,
Mm-hmm.
and he's actually
Mm-hmm.
the authority on nothing.
Exactly.
He really has. How are you going to? I thought they said no new wars. I thought they said America first. Why are you trying to broker a deal and negotiate between uh, your homeboy and someone who didn't ask for this, Zelensky? I'm Team Zelensky all day long.
Oh
That's
yeah,
number one.
definitely Zelensky.
But how are you going to go and broker a deal? And I heard him make a comment saying, if I were president, if I had if I had won and Joe Biden hadn't won, is what he should have said, I would have stopped the war. There wouldn't have been a war. You're right. There wouldn't have. You would have you would have helped Putin take Zelensky's land. What
Exactly.
is wrong with y'all? What is the thing? What is the thing about y'all trying to take other people's land? Keep your hands off of other people's stuff. Y'all are
Please and thank you.
thieves.
Please and thank you.
Y'all done been to Africa.
Stop colonizing. Like what? Why is this
Stop
a thing?
colonizing. Y'all feel like y'all see something and say, "Oh, I'm gonna take it." Y'all are like some 5-year-olds to feel the need that you're gonna go and take other people's stuff. But let me say this, because we care, we report on that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Zelensky. I just looked at Ali go in TikTok. I hope Zelensky actually stands up and says, "Look, you can get up out my country. We're not giving you anything. And as a matter of fact, you and your homeboy go sit down. Go sit down."
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's just my hope. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break, sis. I know you got plenty more to say, but that No One Cares person, you know, that's what's wrong with
That's what's wrong with the
here
world.
now.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about
slowly,
anybody else but themselves.
until it happens to them. Then they care.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me. It wasn't supposed to happen to me. It was supposed to happen to them. Not me. I know that I'm mediocre, but it wasn't supposed to happen to me. It was supposed to happen to them. Only Black and brown people.
That's it.
Anywho, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break because we got things to do and things to talk about. You're listening to Our Pleasant Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
The one in
Hey guys, guess what? I got something to show you. Boom, 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 bam. You like what you see? This is from Morningstar Boutique. Yes, beautiful, nice and thick, comfy, and it fits. So if you like this sweater, you got to go to All Plugs and scroll down, hit Morningstar Boutique, and you gotta get yours. Cause I got mine. You better go get yours. Cause yeah, it might run out fast. So yeah, if you like this sweater, go to Our Plugs ourplugsllc.com. Scroll down and hit Morningstar Boutique and get yours. Yes, this is from a black powerful woman to another powerful black woman. So yeah, we're moving on. Go get yours so we all can be warm. Okay? God bless.
Welcome to Morningstar Boutique, where the sun is shining and the style is all about you, your beauty, confidence, and individuality. Whether that's your perfect summer dress, a chic jumpsuit, or outfit you didn't know you needed, we've got you. Stop by ourplugs.com and check us out. We'll see you soon.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. I know that
Can you see me?
I cannot see you, but it's okay. I can hear you.
Yeah, it's something. It won't.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's.
There we go.
It blacked me out. Like what?
Yeah, it does that sometimes. You know, technology it's a blessing and a curse. Just depends on what you got going on. But I will say this: I'm not surprised. I like that other countries stood up to Frumpy, the man with the rotten hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm liking that. And so I just have one question: Did JD Vance show up? Couch.
He was there, but he was quiet in the church mouse.
He was quiet. He needed to.
From what I saw, now I didn't watch the entire thing because I get nauseous. I can't take but so much. But yeah, he was there, quiet. He was quiet.
Yeah, it starts.
He didn't have much to say this time.
He shouldn't have said nothing the first time. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there.
And did you know, like after the meeting with Pootie, they got in the car together, the Beast, him and Frump. It's a picture of Pootie plugging his nose. They literally caught the picture of him plugging his nose.
Don't make me fall about this.
I'm telling y'all the truth. An actual picture of him. You know, you take a picture of somebody in the window. He was in the window and he was just like this.
He should have let the window down. I would have been like, man,
I wouldn't have endured it. Ain't no way. I would have been upset.
Let me
grown man out here with that stench.
Do you know that there are people that actually don't know that he does that? They're like, no, that's all a rumor. No, it ain't.
No, this is real talk.
This is real. This is real life. And he's really that funky.
Passes gas frequently. This was just outed by the media. They be in those media rooms, some tight squeeze media room. He be in there cutting up.
You know, I always say that God puts us where we need to be when we need to be there. And I don't have the stomach nor the control over my mouth if I were to smell a grown man defecating. Now, ma'am,
yeah, he did, Priscilla. So there was, MJ, the girl with the wide shoulders and the big back. Marjorie Taylor Greene. You know her,
Three
right?
toes.
Yeah. She had tried to stand by her man because when Zelensky came before, her boyfriend was the one that tried to attack him about having on his regular wartime clothes because the man is fighting a war. He ain't had time to put on no suit, okay? He out here handling business. So this time he actually came with a jacket, a black, but he still wore his traditional all black. He had a black jacket on. So he clapped back. He said, he's like, look like you got on the same suit you had on before. You couldn't buy a new suit. I got one on today. That was funny. And Marjorie got in her fifis. She got in her fifis. And she had to say,
always she clutched her pearls. That lady ain't got no feelings. Not
yeah.
that they don't have anything about, they don't care nothing about kids. They ain't got, big backs don't have feelings. That big 6Bs, big back girl. Let me stop. I'm on the thank you for getting me up to speed on that. I mean, I'm hoping that things come out. I know that they found some papers
Yeah.
in the hotel room. They're so careless.
Right? What? Okay.
They are truly careless. And it's just, what do you do? You know, what do you do? I did see the mayor of, it's a black, well, you know, I think it's a mayor of New York. Black guy, young black guy,
Of
right?
New York? I'm not sure.
I gotta look it up, but he said that y'all are lying about the crime, and I'm not finna call National Guards. I'm not finna play with y'all. We're not doing none of that. So
Well, we know
that's plus.
it's all
Yeah.
for show.
Hold on. I think somebody, Maryland. Thank you, Eric Adams. Thank you, DC and Reggie. I know you guys would know.
Eric, okay. Oh,
Eric Adams.
him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said
him.
I'm not gonna play with you.
You know, I ain't even
Not
think
calling
about
him.
him because, he.
Yeah, he still went and kissed the rotten hand. Anywho.
Yeah. Well, I know we got to bring Ali up. I
Yeah.
want to just say a couple more things because it's seven. I know our
Yeah.
time is
7:02.
short.
Yeah.
So we got a great story. 8-year-old young lady in Mississippi saves her grandparents' home from a house fire.
Oh, yay.
8-year-old African American girl in Greensville, Mississippi, quickly stopped the fire from spreading in her grandparents' home by using a fire extinguisher. And she learned in school the PASS technique, the PASS technique method, which is pull, aim, and squeeze. And when her younger brother alerted her that it was a fire, she went into action, no fear,
That's good.
did the passing, and she depleted the fire at 8 years old.
Yeah.
Nobody was hurt. She saved her family. She a hero.
That is good. That is good.
So I thought that was a great story.
I think that is an awesome story.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Good special shout out to her. Her name is Demiria. And this is in Greensville, Mississippi.
Oh wow,
that this
is
happened.
My parents' hometown, my daddy's hometown.
Is it? Okay, good.
That's where my daddy was born and raised. Well, until they had to leave, and that's
I remember you telling me the story.
Anywho, I am proud of that young lady.
And the last great story is out of my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio. So we have a 38-year-old black mayor of Cleveland. He's accredited with reducing the city homicide rate by 50%.
Yes.
And he's the youngest black mayor who was elected in 2022. He's strategized by community programs, technology upgrades, stronger police accountability. And he did all this at the young age of 38 to transform the city.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. Smart young man. Still working towards a lot of other stuff, but he is definitely making some, 50% is a big number. So yes, he is definitely making some steps in my hometown. And I want to give a shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I'm from. Your girls are Clevelander. Hey, Cleveland is the city where we come from.
We don't need all that. I don't even need all that. No, I'm just kidding. Girl, rep your city. I
got to rep it. I got to go hard for my hometown. But no, I thought that was a great story. So just to end on a lighter note, because Trumpy will depress you.
He sure will.
with his stupid
He
stuff.
sure will. Well,
So let's see. You want ready for Ollie, or you guys?
yes, go ahead. You know what? I want to leave on a good note as well. Let's bring
Okay,
out.
go ahead.
You want to leave on a good note? You might want to drop me down.
Oh Lord, Ali, we done talked about this.
We done told him about this.
Now let me give Ali the rules before we even get started. Okay, Ali, there is no cursing. That's number one. Don't play no video that curses either. That's number two. Number three, don't come up here with nothing that's gonna piss me off. Don't piss me off this morning, Ali.
These are news you can use, okay?
All right,
Good morning, Ollie. Go.
Let me get my fan ready. Go ahead.
I'm gonna set this thing up. I'm gonna give you a little chronological type of deal, but you're gonna have some of the same feelings I have, and I'm trying not to curse. Do you have a?
Don't try. Just don't do it.
Go on mute.
We need a curse jar. We need a curse jar. All right, so I'm gonna walk you back. Remember what VP Harris said? Do you remember what she said?
She said a lot. So
She said a lot.
Which one? Which part?
All right.
And what that would mean, because Putin's agenda is not just about Ukraine. Understand why the European allies and our NATO allies are so thankful that you are no longer president, and that we understand the importance of the greatest military alliance the world has ever known, which is NATO, and what we have done to preserve the ability of Zelensky and the Ukrainians to fight for their independence. Otherwise, Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up for the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch?
Because I'm trying to jog your memory before I get to the apex, right? So that was VP Harris. Now, you remember what Trump said?
Have seen Mr. Kim here at the White House?
Could happen. I mean,
we talked about that yesterday.
I think it's something that could happen. Yeah. Hey, he's the head of a country, and I mean, he's the strong head. Mm-hmm. Don't let anyone think anything different. Right. He speaks and his people sit up at attention. I want my people to do the same.
Well, I'm going to play that back. You might have missed it. Maybe you didn't hear this before, but I'm going to play it back from the top.
Are we close to seeing Mr. Kim here at the White House?
Could happen. I mean,
they talked about that yesterday.
I think it's something that could happen. Yeah. Hey, he's the head of a country, and I mean, he's the strong head. Mm-hmm. Don't let anyone think anything different. Right. He speaks and his people sit up at attention. I want my people to do the same.
Well, I'm going to play that back again, that last part.
And I mean, he's the strong head. Mm-hmm. Don't let anyone think anything different. Right. He speaks and his people sit up at attention. I want my people to do the same.
Well,
ain't nobody sitting up at attention with him.
That's what he said, right? And so he wants people to sit up at attention. He wants that dictator type people. He wants people to respect him, not because they respect him, right? So let's roll on to what Ms. Morningstar said earlier, right? This is Trump putting the dictator, the former KGB agent, in the beast.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him.
He's a traitor.
Like in mud. This is a dictator. This is one of our adversaries.
He's a traitor.
That smiles from ear to ear, right? And so I'm still jogging your memory, right? I think I'm still jogging your memory. Remember what he said to Zelensky, though? This is the person who started the war. That's getting the limo treatment. Things that I'm not sure any other leader of the world have had done, any of our allies. But remember what he said to Zelensky?
Ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I wanted this. Look,
If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what,
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not.
So let me remind you, this was back in February. This is the president of Ukraine who's being attacked. And this is the conversation there.
Not a smart person.
That was with
Obama.
President. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful.
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh?
That was him talking to the president of Ukraine who's been attacked by the dictator, right? That was, so this is one thing that people might have missed. For people who are listening, this is a Russian plane on the tarmac. You have soldiers, U.S. Army soldiers, on their hands and knees at the foot of the step of the Ukrainian president's plane, rolling out the red carpet.
You mean for the Russian dictator?
Yes.
Ukraine. Yeah, the Russian dictator. This is Putin's plane.
This is U.S. soldiers doing this.
Wow.
On their hands and knees, rolling out. Right? On their hands and knees. On their hands and knees. Never done before. We don't do it for anybody. We don't do it for anybody. Let me repeat that again for the people in the back. We don't roll out, the U.S. military personnel don't go on their hands and knees. Anybody, not even our friends, plane and roll out the red carpet. Because I'm gonna be nice and sync with my time, I got one more thing to play for y'all.
Ali, didn't I ask you not to piss me off?
Because this is the climax.
This is
For the people who are listening, I'm going to give you a picture so you can imagine. This is a Russian tank rolling down the road, attacking Ukraine with their Russian flag on the right side. And they have the U.S. flag on the left side, flying down the street, down the road, in combat, attacking Ukraine.
I'm so disgusted right now.
How disgusting is that? How disrespectful.
I mean, we knew that he was going to give away America, just give us away, just break us up and give us away like livestock.
Mm-hmm.
Let's actually watch it happen.
This is after they had the meeting with Putin. So this is not like 10 years ago. This is on the 18th, their time.
Yesterday.
Yeah, this was right after their meeting because their meeting happened on Friday.
Oh,
So
Lord,
this is
this.
how disrespectful. He failed to mention this. He failed to condemn this. He failed to condemn this.
America has been sold. The president, the one that he's in the White House. How he got there? Ask his girlfriend Elonia. Our country has been sold to the highest bidder for $2. Because
that's awful.
This is horrible.
And the people that are condoning it, they're even worse because we have a system with different branches of government that should have checks and balances and should be condemning treason in our country. This is treason to me.
It is treason.
It's treason.
A KGB agent. And
KGB agent.
Miss Shawanda said he allowed him to ride in the presidential car
in the
Beast, where he receives daily briefings. So think about that, folks. He's there. It's not like a man with the rotten hand is going to stop Putin from doing anything like putting something or
planting a bug behind.
Oh Lord, how could America be this stupid to elect a clown? And they said that they would bring America to its knees without one foot on the ground. And they did it because white people are racist. And they didn't want a black woman in office. So now the country is suffering. I must say the quiet part out loud. This is what y'all did.
We wide open. You right. You right, Kitty. And T-Wiz, U.S. is exposed. We are wide open.
Butt naked.
Our soldiers, our troops, the ones that our military are wide open. And I feel so bad for them because they are the innocent that are being forced into. You think them troops wanted to be down there rolling out red carpet for a murderous dictator?
No.
Absolutely not.
We don't roll out no carpet for
nobody.
Ain't no kings in the United States. This is not a monarchy.
That's why the Europeans left Europe in the first place, because y'all didn't want to stay up under a king's rule. But y'all want to come over here and rule everything. I can't. All right.
I'm sick of it.
I have to pop my fan. Because Ali, look, Ali, you're going to stop coming up here with stories that's going to upset me now. I'm up and down. Miss Morningstar coming with the positive stories. And then you coming dropping knowledge, dropping facts. But I want,
I'm really not surprised. I'm disgusted, but not surprised because of who is in charge, who's the person calling the shots right now. I ain't surprised. He is a taco. He is a weak man. All you have to do is give him a little flattery. That's it.
Yep.
And you got him in the palm of your hands. And it's sad. It's disgusting. It's despicable. It is not patriotic. It is all bad. It is all bad.
Treasonous. It's treasonous. Let's go ahead and take a break. Ali, thank you for bringing the knowledge. But, I would like to say that one day we're going to have a show where we can have some positive news. Maybe the day when I can pop that cork on the champagne when somebody goes to sleep. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Thanks again, Ali.
Thanks, Ali.
Crazy work.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs. Customize that cutting board. Get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciate it. God bless.
Opal May Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opal May Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We just heard from our veteran, our brother, and he comes with the knowledge, but when you really think about what he just presented and you let it sink in, it is truly disturbing. I am disgusted.
It's disrespectful to the oath. He's one of our military veterans, and I know, and we have a few that's part of our team. How disrespectful to them to see their brothers and sisters
on their knees,
rolling out the red. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted by it. I'm sick, like nasty taste in my mouth. It's
very nasty.
Disgusting.
Let's go ahead and bring DC and Reggie up. Let's get some our brothers in here to hopefully get us back together, because that one right there.
Another veteran, and our brother Reggie, and then we got DC, who's a veteran. Just disgusting. Hey, good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Good morning, brothers.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday, Miss Morningstar, DJ Kitty, and brother Daryl. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday, WKRA listening audience.
Yes, doing okay until I heard that. I've been out of commission, and so everybody, y'all getting me up to speed, and I'm just.
DC, how you feel about seeing that?
Well, Allie is good at getting my blood pressure up. I'll tell you that. I'll have to give Allie that. Yeah, it's a veteran. When we raised our hand to make that sacrifice to serve our nation. The mission was clear. It was, the lines were never blurred. We knew what our mission was. We knew what our duties, what our responsibilities were. But this guy,
man,
with no sense of service, he's never made a sacrifice in his entire life to denigrate our military by having them on their knees rolling out a red carpet for a dictator is a bridge too far. Another thing too, as you noticed, he had to show off our military wares, right? So he had the F-35s out there, the B-2 bomber did a flyby. Does it even resonate in his brain that no Russian has ever been that close to some of our most strategic weapons?
Never.
To think that there weren't cameras, that pictures weren't being taken, that some of the people that were probably posing as security for him were probably aerospace engineers assessing
Yes.
the technology. It's crazy. It's just literally and he would never get it because he's never had a sense of service. He's never served, so he wouldn't understand.
But we have never served, but we get it. So to me, this is just plain old ignorance.
It is plain ignorance, but you guys, I see him as a child who never had any friends. And when people come over to the
You
house,
want to show
you
it
want to
off.
show off everything. Let
There
me
it
show you
is.
this, and let me show you this, and let me show you this. He never had any friends. No one, Putin doesn't even like him. Nobody likes him. And if you listen, Frumpy, I'm telling you to your face, nobody likes you.
Nope.
Nobody. Not even MAGA. They just pretend because they think that you're going to do something for them. But once they figure out that you can't do anything, you won't do anything for them because they are bottom of the barrel, mediocre, they're not going to like you either. I'm, I miss my father dearly, but I'm so thankful he's not here to see this. That is a true statement. I miss my daddy every single day. I'm a daddy's girl. But if my dad was here to see the disrespect, he would be devastated. Just like all the rest of my veteran brothers and sisters are. My daughter. I just can't even. Let me go on mute because I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. My dad was also a veteran. Daryl, a veteran. DJ Kitty, Miss Morningstar. Admirers and lovers of veterans, as am I myself. And the only thing that this president, and I say that very loosely, has. You're right, Daryl. He has no sense of service, but what he does have is a sense of selfishness. That's all he has. It is all about him from the moment he wakes up to the moment he goes to sleep, and also while he sleeps in his dreams. That's the only thing that he's obsessed with is himself, because he's so hollow and empty inside, and he has no real way to fill that hole, and so he does backflips for dictators and sells our country for $2.
I agree with you, Reggie, 100%. It's, I don't know. I just don't know how people can be so disillusioned about what's going on in the country right now. I know our ongoing topic has been, are we at civil war? And to get back to our core conversation, um, yeah, I mean he's basically dismantling the country from within. We've seen the acts of aggression by taking over a U.S. city, and today I'm sure if anyone watched the press conference, he's setting us up for the 2026 election. He ran it about mail-in ballots and electronic voting, and we need to change the voting machines. And he railed on about that for probably about 15 to 20 minutes, which has nothing to do with a peace deal between Ukraine and Russia. But he's setting us up. He's softening the conversation. So yeah, I never thought I would experience this in my lifetime, honestly.
Yeah, he is. He talked, and I touched on that briefly, but I didn't go into depth about how he took those 15 minutes to talk about rigged elections, and he's in the process right now of getting executive orders to stop mail-in ballots. What about the veterans that are overseas? They don't get to vote. They don't
No,
get to vote.
he doesn't care anything about
But
that.
see, I don't think that's gonna hold weight. They're gonna fight that in court. That's not gonna go. And then he's talking about changing the vote, rigging the voting machines, because we know exactly what he wants to do.
Absolutely.
He wants to steal 2026. He is prepping his goonies already to try to steal the 2026 election. Because this is all this person is, this beast, this animal. I'm mad. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, because we all know what's coming. And I implore everybody. I know that it feels like things are hopeless. I know that I am pissed off. I really am because I am sick. I'm over it. We all are tired of dealing with this mess, but we cannot give up. We don't have the
Absolutely.
luxury of giving up. I said today when I was at work and I was, or yesterday, and I was at work and I was, doing my work, and I was just thinking about events. And I said, no matter how bad it gets, our ancestors had it worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, as hard as it is to swallow and deal with what we see happening and what the world sees happening, we cannot give up. We still show up to go and vote. We don't have a choice. It may not be what we want. It may not be it what they do with our vote after the fact is out of our control. But our job is to show up and vote. Period.
Absolutely.
It's
That's
going to be
correct.
hard, but we don't have a choice but to do it. If our ancestors survived slavery, we can survive this. And the one thing that we got to keep in mind, the man is how old? Baby, I know Jehovah God is going to be like, when I go talk to him, when I do, it's my time. He's going to be like, why was you saying that prayer over and over? Look, now you know my heart, but somebody need to come get him. I don't care. Lucifer, come get your boy today so I can pop my champagne. Laura Malcolm said, he said in a post today that the states are agents of the executive branch and they need to count the votes the way he says they should. Lord,
Dictator. King.
just show
Pathetic
up.
civil war.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
my people need to stand up and pay attention when I speak, just like um, the people in Putin's country do.
China. He
mm,
said
Yeah,
King
North
China.
Korea.
Oh,
China.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry. Yeah,
it was North
my
Korea.
apologies. Yeah.
That's
Jong
okay.
Un. Yeah.
He wants them
Yes,
to stand
yes,
at attention when he steps into the room like
exactly. Like they do. So
nobody's
he's
doing.
saying that.
Okay, y'all. Let's get back on track because right now I'm heated. And the fan is
My Michael
supervisor.
Jackson.
The fan is not really
What you
working
want me
today.
to do?
Well,
What you
there are
at this
glimmers.
point, at this
Yeah, there are glimmers of hope. I mean, we've seen a judge step in this week and overturn the decision to have the DC Police Department under federal control.
yeah.
The Washington DC Police Chief is now back in control. Um, at the expiration of 30 days, they have to leave the city. So it takes a vote of Congress to extend that, or he has to enact the
Marshall,
Insurrection Act. Yeah, he would
martial
have to
law.
use the Insurrection Act to get to martial law. But that's going to be a hard one to sell because they said the crime statistics in the city of DC have gone down. So uh, first silver lining is that judge standing up and contesting the executive order. The second one is, of course, Gavin Newsom, been very vocal here lately out in California, as well as Westmore in Maryland. He said it didn't matter what Trump wanted to do, he would not activate the Maryland National Guard
Mm-hmm.
because you got to figure Baltimore could be a target next. Um, I don't think he's going to get much support from Democratic governors to enact any troops on the street and federal agents on the streets. So, um, yeah, this should be concerning to everyone. How do you feel about that, Reggie?
No, I'm just happy that you are bringing this enlightenment to our listening audience and as well as to this panel. No, like, the sentiment has, been expressed on this panel is that this is not about politics anymore. We are operating under the guise of politics. This is not about law and order anymore, although we are operating under the guise of law and order. This is about our survival now.
Exactly.
Okay? This is about our survival now. So it's time. We have to do everything that we can, to ensure our ability to survive and to ensure our children's and our children's children's and the generations after ability to survive, because this is, gloves are off. Nobody's playing fair. Nobody is checking, their actions against the law to determine whether or not it's legal. This is about survival now. And I hope that everyone has, taken off their dark shades and that they're seeing this for what it really is.
Absolutely. You are 1000% correct, Reggie. You're right. We don't have the luxury of putting our heads in the sand and saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna vote this on the." If you don't get up off your behind and go and vote, if you don't want to vote for you, vote for your grandchildren. And that's all I'm gonna say. If you don't want to vote for you, if you don't care how your life turns out, vote for your grandchildren, because it's going to affect them more than it'll affect you. Please, I mean, and y'all, bow your eyes and close your head. Y'all, it's time. Bow your eyes, close your head. Grim Reaper, I know you out there listening. Do your big one, please. I'm sick of it. I mean, when things get to be this messed up, something gotta happen. I'm just
And
saying.
there's more coming, DJ Kitty. We don't even know what
I
more
want
is
to just
coming.
stop right there.
Exactly.
Take me slow. Take me slow. Let me live right here. I'm already registered to vote. Oh, by the way, I'm glad I said that. Go to Blue, Ali, what is it? Blue
Blue
Voter,
Ward.
BlueVotersGuide.org.
bluevotersguide.org.
Yeah,
Thank
BlueVotersGuide.org.
you guys. Go there. If you are a member of Our Plugs, it's in your newsletter. Click on that link. Make sure that you are still registered to vote. And if you are not registered to vote, go straight to your county clerk and make sure that you may have to walk in there to make sure that you take your ID, take a copy of your ID. You may need your birth certificate. Who knows, you may need your social security card and a bill showing where you live. Take that to your county clerk's office to get back on the register. Again,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
bluevotersguide.org. If you're a member of Our Plugs, there is a link in every newsletter. Click on that link and you're good to go.
Question, panel. So does anyone know or can tell our listening audience, is a driver's license enough, or do we need real IDs now? Because, they're getting very tricky with this stuff. Daryl, might you know?
Yeah, I think real ID is now required in all 50 states. I don't think if you haven't upgraded your ID to real ID, it probably will be a problem. So I would encourage everyone to check the status of your ID. And there's nothing wrong with what we're talking about. I mean, literally, Trump started campaigning as soon as he lost the 2020 election. So I have no issue with Democrats getting out now, getting on the podium, and the cream will rise to the top. Somebody's going to emerge from all of this as a potential candidate. So I have no problem. Wes Moore can get out there and talk his stuff. Gavin Newsom can get out there and talk his stuff. Tim Walz can get out there and talk his stuff. Kamala, if she's up to it again, she can get out there and talk her stuff. It's just that we need to have people on the front line that are willing to call him out, because we can't even rely on the media to fact check what's going on in the country right now. So somebody's got to be bold and brave to get on that podium and start talking.
What time
So
they need me to
listening,
be there?
I'm sorry, DHK.
What time do they need me to be there? Because I'll talk. I'll tell it. I'll tell it all. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of any of it. All y'all got to do is tell me what time to be there, because it's ridiculous at this point. You know,
Absolutely.
these grown men, these people, y'all were voted in to stand up and stand for your constituents, but instead y'all are folding like a bunch of lawn chairs. I'm so
Absolutely.
disappointed, but I expect that from the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. They are they're making a stand. The Dems did leave the state, and they came back today, and they were threatened. They were forced to sign a paper stating that they would accept 24/7 Department of Public Safety escorts until the vote on Wednesday. So the police are with every Democratic representative to make sure that they are showing up to come and vote. Well, Representative Nicole Collier says she refused to sign it. So you know what they did? They locked her in the chambers. And she said, I guess I'll be here until Wednesday because she's not signing it. They
Wow.
locked her. It's called kidnapping.
Wow.
It happened today. It's ridiculous.
It's
Ridiculous.
we're in
So they're restricting her to her office under police guard. Is that kind of essentially what we're kind of talking about?
In the chambers.
Wow.
They locked her. Now,
Wow.
whether or not she's still there or not, I don't know. I came on the show. I'm gonna look into it though, because this is
Wow.
ridiculous. You're making state representatives. It's a bully Gestapo tactic. You're making them sign saying that they will stay under guard. What?
Hmm.
Where are we? Is this Russia now?
Civil war in America?
And you
Question mark?
and you lock them in a room. That is kidnap. I feel like I'm being kidnapped. Where's her right?
Well, because you are.
You are.
Because you are.
You don't have the right to leave unless you sign this paper. And when you do leave, you have
whole chambers up.
You have a ball and chain.
You have a Texas deputy following you around.
That's disgusting, y'all.
It's crazy.
This is where we are. This is where we are. So to Daryl's point, listening audience, please be sure that you get your real ID. It is not only going to provide you with the ability to vote, but also know that if you need to travel, it will make your travel experience less complicated and seamless. Because if you don't show up to the airport with a real ID, you will be delayed, you will be deferred to a different group, and there's a whole other, uncomfortable process. So just do yourself a favor, make sure that you have your real ID, make sure that you have what you need so that you can move in the ways that that you would like to move, because we're not in a normal moment right now in this country. Things are changing drastically. There is more to come. We don't know what. More troops were sent to Los Angeles just within the past few days. We don't know why. I'm sure that it has to do with the redistricting that's going on with Texas and Los Angeles, and I don't know if there are other states that are redistricting. But we're at war right now. We're at war.
I need our other leaders in Democratic states to stand up like Gavin Newsom. I need them to stand on business.
Absolutely.
This is a call. This is a war. And they need to stand on business. There's no rules in this. No more. No more.
You're right.
There's no rules. We are, like you just stated, Reggie, in the fight for our lives and the future of our children and grandkids. All gloves are off. There's no rules to this. These people are evil. They're evil. and they don't want to play fair. I see Laura Malcolm, you're in Canada. Thank you. She says it's going to take all of us, and some of us, Canada's, will stand behind you, elbows up. That's what we need. We need a global uprising.
We
Exactly.
We need a global uprising because
Yes.
people around the world is seeing this too. They not with this either. A lot of
And
them
not
are
only
not with this.
And not only that, Miss Morningstar, I'm sorry, I got excited when you said that. But again, go back to what Kamala Harris said, that Poland is next. You know, other European countries are next. This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Yes.
There are other wannabes. There are other wannabes.
Yes, that will follow him.
That want to follow the leader. Wannabes. We need to just, like, at this point, you know, just go all in.
Absolutely.
And blow down, as my young people say. We about to blow down in the sense of doing our diligence, voting, getting out here, talking to people, educating people, being loud.
Yes, loud
and unafraid,
and making them uncomfortable to not. You know, this level of comfort and thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna sit back and watch what happens. That's why we're here.
Right.
You don't have the luxury of sitting back to watch what happens. Not if you want to have a country. Not if you want to have someone who's going to take care of their citizens versus give the citizens away to the highest bidder. We are no longer slaves. Our ancestors fought. And you know, interracial marriage is on the chopping block now, actually, according to what I'm reading now, the Supreme Court is looking into whether or not interracial marriage should be allowed. At this point, we don't have a Supreme Court. No. We have some lackeys that will do whatever he says do.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, y'all. And Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. You know, even if you guys are not watching us physically, you can hear our passion and anger, as well as I'm sure you are too. Yeah. Because this affects everybody.
Everybody.
All of us.
All of us.
This is not a game.
And everything they're doing is a test of the strength of our democracy. They're testing the fabric of our democracy to see how far they can push. If they get no blowback, then okay, we can push a little bit further.
Going. Correct.
You know, that's what it's all about. So the first thing we have to do is operate from a position of no fear. No fear. Our ancestors didn't fear the challenge in the system and standing up strong against oppression. So that's the first thing we got to get in our head is not be fearful. Not be fearful.
Exactly.
What other choice do we have, you guys? What other choice do we have?
And here's the thing, you know, no, I'm not asking anybody to get out here and fisticuff. No, I'm not asking anybody to get out here and get physical. I'm saying that if enough of us get up off our butts,
yes,
and go and vote, you make it too big for them to rig it.
Exactly. The power is in the numbers.
Power in numbers.
Yes.
But they don't expect it to be this big. Well, as long as I have breath in my body and we are getting on this radio and TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else pushing, we're going to be vocal to let people know that we don't have 2028. We got to crawl before we walk. And right now, we don't even have our legs aren't strong enough. Crawl before we walk. And it's going to take every last one of us. So they can't say, oh, well, they cheated. But y'all, I can't believe we're out of time. Let me, we do this every time. Part 5, 6, I don't even know what part we're on right now, but
it's open-ended.
It is. It's open-ended. Laura, I will be reaching out to you. Laura Malcolm, I got political drain. I'm going to send you guys a message because if you're working, we all need to build our communities together.
We working.
We are working on this. DC, Reggie, my brothers, as always, thank you. Thank you for
Absolutely.
your message. Miss Morningstar, can you close us out, please?
We thank you guys for being here with us. Holly Springs, Memphis, Tennessee. As always, you guys have a wonderful morning. Enjoy your day. Don't let no fear get in the way. Chat, thank you for being here. TikTok, y'all. Until tomorrow, we'll have a mental health day and we'll be able to focus on our mental health and moving forward. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Holly Springs. Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.